It's Pete from Cheap Homesteading, and today we're in the woods, and this is the second day out cutting firewood. Last weekend we started, and by the time I got back here and started cutting, it was just late, and we only got one cord cut. So I'm hoping today we can get 2 or 3 cord cut, and we can get on with this, because I need to cut about 12 cord, and I am so late getting into this. So we at least need to cut 2 cord today, and we'll just see how much we get cut. So let's go. Okay, so we got the first tree down. It's looking good. I feel like I'm gonna go out and I'm just gonna cut down a bunch of them, and then we'll start piling them, because I find if you just go out and cut a whole bunch, it kind of drives you to actually finish piling the wood you have down. So okay, so we got this all cut up. I think I'm gonna cut down a few of these dead ones before we pile it. And then we'll just move down. There's another big dead one there. We'll just start moving down this row. There's another big one. Man, there's a lot of wood in here. The only problem is, as I said, I can't leave it in here because this floods in the spring like crazy. So of fuel. This thing has lots of power, but it burns a ton of fuel. I pretty much find about a tank of fuel will cut about a cord of wood. Even if it's like a Husky 55 or my 372 XP clone, it burns about a tank of fuel to cut a cord. So the tank is bigger, but really how much bigger is it? Negligible. So it does burn a little bit more fuel, but man, it probably cuts twice as fast as my Husky 55. I love the Husky 55, but when you get one of these, it's really hard to go back to a smaller saw for sure. Okay, so I got this tree all cut up. I got a bunch of them here, so that's about a cord. So we're gonna go over, and there's a big tree there we're gonna cut up. And then we'll probably have about 2 cord down on the ground, and then probably I should start picking it up and getting it all piled up. Out of gas. You know, the first few times cutting firewood in the season, it shows how out of shape you really are. The first week I cut one cord, piled it, no big deal. This week I cut one cord, piled it. It was kind of a big deal because I had to carry it far out of the low spot. And I cut another cord, and I think, you know what, I am done for the day. I am whooped. Hopefully next weekend I start getting a little more in shape and I can go a little bit longer. But by the end of firewood season, normally I can do 2-3 cord in a day, no issue. I'm going to show you what I cut so far. So this is what I got cut, and I didn't pile yet. I would say that's about a cord, counting the small stuff here. So that's about a cord, and then over here I cut this. This is about a cord, maybe a hair less, I don't know. But I had to carry it from way over there. That is what makes you really tired when you have to carry it far. So that's about enough for today. You guys have a good one.